Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Two Exiles, One Portal. I am here with Cass and a third temporary, sometimes exile.
Special.
Nah, sometimes exile. He's not in exile all the time.
What's up, guys?
No real argument. Just yeah. So GGG's live fucking event was full of a lot of interesting information. Anything that stood out to you now, or are you?
Well, I didn't watch the first half. I came in from work.
I also didn't really watch the first half.
I
kinda
saw it
looking
all,
at it.
so I don't want to spoil it.
I'm looking at like most of the, like what do you call that? Like the initial. What would you call that in a book? An index, a glossary, where it's like showing shit.
Chapters?
But yeah, but I'm sitting here and I think I had a really good understanding with the naming scheme what this was going to be. So
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
not
We did say that offline when we was watching the second half about like, that you actually guessed it in one of our earlier episodes about what the league is going to be.
It's like it might not be boat league. We're setting shit up, and that's what we're doing. I'm happy that it's the expedition people. I'm sad they're nerfing Olroths. They said Wardlooper is still possible, but I don't need less health or less ward.
There's a pretty big unique. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah.
How about this? It's 45 minutes, but what we'll do is we'll watch it together. We'll break down each part, give our opinions, and move on. How does that sound?
I'm good.
All right. So, for those of you watching, if you haven't watched this already, you guys are not true exiles. If you haven't watched this by now, but if you're like me and you got like real life stuff, you can watch it live with us, or you could watch it on your own. But feel free to tune in. So there's the first. I'm gonna turn down the volume too. Oh, I should switch it, right?
Yeah, probably. Would help a little, just a tiny bit.
All right, there's no audio. I'm just trying to figure this out. Hold on.
I get sound from it.
Yeah, no, the feed doesn't have audio, so I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh.
What the hell? Sorry, guys, for the technical issues. I'll figure this out.
Sorry. Let me lower this. It's kind of loud.
You want me to lower it?
No, I got it. I just lowered your stream. It was pretty loud though. But how are you feeling about it, Alex? Are you thinking that you're gonna be playing a little bit this league, or are you gonna be continuing?
It always depends on work, but there's two builds I really want to try. I've tried them before, but it's just there's a lot of new stuff. But you guys didn't see the first half, so I don't want to spoil anything.
I'm guessing that it's bleed.
There's that, and there's a paladin thing. I'll let you guys see it.
A paladin thing.
Paladin thing.
All right, I'm gonna play it.
All right, let's go. Pause it real quick. I just considered right now that this is probably like the best thing that's ever happened to Alex since he started playing PoE.
Why?
Because this is basically a survival game now.
You know, I
Yeah,
had the same thought that they were getting close, especially during the Q&A when they were talking about. I think you guys saw it that you can have people. Well, I don't want to spoil it for your.
No, go ahead.
You can have hirelings run maps for you, and they were asking in the Q&A. Did you guys ever think about like gearing these guys up and putting them in like a party? And they were like, yeah, we started it off in the beginning, but then it just got too complicated. And I was like, damn it, they were so close to what I wanted. But this is a good first step. Maybe the next big Path of Exile expansion or PoE 2 maybe. We'll see. Let's see how this goes first though.
See how
So
it
the
goes.
audio, for some reason, so for those who may be watching this, the audio is not coming through. And I'm looking through OBS's settings, and for some reason it's not going. So I'll keep fiddling with this, but we don't want to slow up the recording for today. So apologize for that. I'm gonna keep playing.
Okay.
Boat League.
Nope, not
Nope.
Boat League.
I know it's not, but
Sadness. No Boat League. So close.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna pause it there.
With gold. All
right, initial thoughts.
Respecking with gold, sick.
Well, no. I stopped it too late. On the first part of just reveal thoughts.
I'm actually excited.
yeah, I'm pretty excited too. It's really close to what I've always wanted out of like a survival mix, like a town building game with ARPG elements. This is more an ARPG with town building elements now, but yeah, it's exciting.
I'm just gonna say that if I start seeing fucking things skippable with gems, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah, people are. It's not though.
I know, but I'm just saying. I just want GGG to know that I will know if it's not there, and will thank them for that. But if it's there, I'm gonna be fucking angry. Just be like, pay $5 for 500 gems, and then skip the building phase. Like, nah, dude, I don't want to play Clash of Clans.
What are your thoughts, Kasper?
Yeah,
I'm okay with it. I'm not excited because I've been burned a few times now. Like I was super excited in Necropolis because I'm like, oh my god, and then you saw how that turned out.
To be fair, I feel like it's just because you didn't play long enough the league.
In Necropolis?
Yeah.
I thought my whole experience in Necropolis was fucking just eyeball like wrenching. I just want to just tear my eyeballs out.
You didn't push through to the point where you got like richer, and then
is that always the problem that I don't push further?
Really you have to get at least richer to the point where you can do things that exploit the league mechanic a little bit. And then when you do that, like you kind of get a different like perspective on it. Like I understand that a lot of people didn't like Necropolis's mechanic, and for someone who couldn't afford to buy high-end corpses, for someone who didn't run enough maps fast enough to get decent corpses, I understand. I get it. Like that's just hard. It was a very demoralizing situation when you want 5 or 6 particular things a whole lot over, and you're just not getting them. But at the same time, like if you did have the money to like, you know, buy some fucking corpses and do that shit and like see if you can craft like your GGG item. Like, I don't know, dude. I thought the Necropolis mechanic itself was just too tedious. That's all.
Yeah.
Everything else was fine.
This one's at least on the surface looks a little more straightforward.
I'm thinking 7 clicks.
The tedious is still there. The micromanaging is a little bit is still there, right? You have to like send your ships out. They talked about queuing, which is later. They don't talk about it here, but in the Q&A they did talk about queuing actions. So
you'll see it actually in later on, like a few minutes from now.
So you know, so I'm okay. I'm coasting.
I feel like it'll be less clicks, a lot less clicks than Necropolis was. because if you did do like the full necropolis setup and try fucking crafting something like that, especially with expensive corpses, that shit is so many clicks. That was a downside. With this, I'm thinking a quarter of the clicks. You set some shit, you go and you map, and then you come back and you set some more shit. Fucking Necropolis was pick up the corpses, put the corpses in the morgue, or rearrange the things, put them in the ground. Fucking, oh shit, I fucked up, dig them up. Oh, okay, now I have to fucking actually choose the craft part. Like, it was just too much. There was
Yeah.
too many things that absorbed your time that wasn't mapping or doing something that was like fun.
Fair
This
enough.
looks like, oh, I click like 20 times. I go in here, I check on my ore people, I check on my building people, I check on my farm people, and then I go back out. I could dig with that.
Fair. Fair. Should I move on?
Yep, I'm good.
All right.
I'm actually excited for that.
I'm just pause it there. So
I'm excited for that. Respect with gold, let's go. And the market, let's go.
Yeah, I
So-
thought this was gonna be huge.
It is huge.
Can't believe you guys missed this.
I didn't.
they described it well, and then Ziggity kind of says something about like that multiple pages of stuff you can buy.
That's later, but it's okay.
But initial thoughts on both the respecting gold and this.
You're gonna hate me, Kasper.
Go ahead.
But there's a certain person that we used to talk to who said Path of Exile would die the day they added gold, and that was the first thing I thought of when I heard of gold.
Yeah. So far, they are not committing the same mistakes as our previous conversations about gold. And
Yeah, I'm very anti-gold, and the way that they seem to have implemented it seems respectable.
it's account bound. I mean, is it character or account bound? I can't remember.
It's character bound.
Character bound. So it's based on the progression of that individual character. So the more you play with that character, the more gold you're gonna have to that character. So the things that you do is almost similar to the microtransactions. That it's gonna help your character out, just streamline some of the items, some of the things in your character, but not necessarily be impactful to the overall community.
I find it's a good idea because you need gold sinks, right? I feel like fishing for bases is a really good use for gold. I I've been really thinking about it as time's been coming up because PoE2 had gold in it. And it's one of those things where it so easily could fuck up everything. If you allowed me to buy a div with gold, the game's over. And I don't think that there's any recovering from something like that.
Well, this is kind of what it is, the currency exchange market.
No, but this is different.
I know.
The gold is used as a tax. You still are just trading orbs for other orbs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, am I understanding this correctly with this? That everything you buy out of here is going to come out of someone's chest.
Yes.
That is my understanding. Yeah.
Not even like that's my understanding. That's that they confirmed.
How the flying fuck did they do that? Program that?
Databases.
Because it's like, I wonder if it's congruent. I don't know. I'm using words and I don't understand the meaning to. If it's congruent to the PoE trade site, like if I put up 10 divines for sale, and it goes, they're using that information now to then add it to here that there's because what you see here it doesn't say a finite amount. Like there's not saying that there's only 100 mirrors in the market right now. It just says mirror Calandra. So
there's another UI. You'll see if you keep
all right,
going.
I'm keep going. Hold on.
The other thing is it's not instant.
It's not instant. Like, oh, you have to wait.
It's not instant with, like, for instance, say you say I want to buy 100 mirrors and there are 10 mirrors on the thing. I'm pretty sure you'll be placed in a queue to buy those mirrors when people get to put them in their stash. If you put something up for a specific price and nobody wants to pay that price or give up their item for that price, then you're going to be waiting for a trade for a year. Like, I'm assuming that this is, and I know that they mentioned something about that in the Q&A. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh wait. I just wanted to get to the end of it. This is a very good step into the right direction. Like, and Mark said it in the Q&A. Like, this eliminates that frustrating bullshit about when you're mapping or when you like need large bulks of items and no one responds to you because they're busy mapping themselves.
Yep. This is gonna help a lot.
It's perfect. This is perfect. I love this. Continuing. That's a new one? Warden?
Yeah. They'll explain it in a second, but they ripped out Pathfinder and replaced it with
ripped out Ranger.
Or Ranger. Yeah. See, I don't play enough, guys. I'm only here at like every four leagues. But this was the other part where Coughy you were talking about in Discord. I guess Ethan found or Alex found his build.
Yep.
Because I was talking about gladiators.
Yeah, this shit is sick. That's a melee rebalance. Uh-oh.
Let's continue.
I think he was peeking his mic.
Oh.
Wait. It's too much. Hold on. Wait. I gotta rewind.
I gotta rewind. Oh my god. Overloaded.
All right, so
overloaded.
Gladiator rework, massive rebalance, end game improvements, and I guess they're gonna go into his. These are just the chapters. Okay, and much more. Okay. Oh, what is those? What are those?
You'll see it all.
What are those? What is this?
That's the queuing system for you can queue up. There's
Maps?
and the people will run them for you, and there's a chance they die and all that shit.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we should get that. We should get one of those for like regular mapping. Like if we know we're gonna run 10 maps, we can just use that and then kind of like just.
Yeah,
we should suggest that. Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
All of those are color coded.
They're color coded based on the sockets.
Attributes. Yeah, no, based on the attributes.
Yeah, like strength, intellect, and dexterity.
Yeah.
That's the base.
And what's the white though?
Maybe all three. I don't know. Is there a white base?
No.
Is there a white base circlet?
Maybe ward, but that wouldn't be combined with anything. And again, I'm thinking the white might just be a background.
Yeah. I can give you that one. Yeah. It might be the gradient.
Yeah.
The neutral.
Because that is.
How much gold are we getting if that boot is cost 12,000 gold?
A lot. You'll see. There's a lot of sinks for it.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, he has 60,000. Okay.
Well, we don't know how. We still don't know what the fuck that means. So. Gotta go.
Someone said cowgirl.
Yeah.
For the cowgirl. My favorite people. Wait, hold up. Pause.
Yeah.
His name is Danig?
Maybe it's
You've never known this?
I thought his name was Danning.
Wait. Let's say it again. Danig. Yeah.
I could have swore his name was Danning. All right. I'm an idiot.
I think it was just like a pet name.
Wait, isn't there a fifth one?
That's what I thought. I thought there was a fifth one.
No.
There's no fifth one?
No. By the way, I finally recognized who they were. The person that was on the box is Ela, the engineer from fucking Heist, and the other guy is someone else from Heist. I didn't know.
Frost.
Yeah, they'll tell you. Faustius, whatever.
Faustus.
Johan.
Yo,
The Viking. You see he came out that portal?
Yo, hold
It was
up.
pretty cool.
I want that portal effect. That's sick.
I like those chickens. I'm not gonna lie.
Cool. Cool. Calandra stone right there.
Do they level? I'm sure they're gonna say it, but this kind of reminds me of Heist.
Well, you're not. They're not with you.
Huh?
No, but when they were talking about parties at the end of like making parties of people to go on the runs in the maps, that's what I was thinking too. It'd be like a they even said mercenary, a full-on mercenary system, but I
That's
don't know.
what they
Maybe they didn't
started.
have
That's
enough
the idea they
time.
started with, and they had to like kind of water it down and make it more simplified. Because then it's kind of like it becomes a headache with like Heist when you have to like equip each one and how much gear you're dedicating for each person and what happens when they die and they don't always die, and it's just it's a lot.
I'm sure they're going to come back to it at some point and do real mercenaries again, but.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Oh wow.
We have to find them augers.
Interesting. Oh.
Huh?
Ooh.
Enchantment.
Distant con man.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yo, it says there's a thing that you get from it that's useful for crafting and shipping.
It's like dust from WoW.
Harvest joke. Okay.
I have to say that a lot of these builds is very budget based. Like 26 gold just for building a whole harbor.
We don't know what the final costs are.
And you could be upgrading a lot of stuff.
Ah. Ooh.
Just pause that for a second.
Yeah. So okay, I guess.
You could. They'll show you more.
It's 2 pages.
Look at how much room there is for pages up there too.
There's also
6 divines.
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. I can dig. Did we get a mage blood? Skarubies. No mirror?
I'm waiting for somebody to post on Reddit a whole fucking boatload of mirrors.
That's risk.
I wonder if this is what Amazon CEO plays. Like, do they do this?
Bro, the Amazon CEO is using an AI.
Why
Why the
Like,
fuck would you do
I need more. I need more shippers to protect my my stuff.
Why would you not AI this? It's just a math problem. Yay. Check shit. Woo. Woo.
Look at that unique item.
Wait. Gained ward instead of 50%. Wait, what? Hold on.
Does it mean it decreases your armor by 50%?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
That is. Wait. I need to see the Olros change before I make a decision on this belt.
$1.8 million gold.
More delegation.
That red map only took a minute and a half. They're better than us.
Party of 6.
It was also most of the way completed. If you saw, like, it starts on the left side of the icon.
Permanently killed.
Expected map completion time 44 seconds, but it takes them 95 seconds. 95% chance they're gonna die in that 44 seconds.
And the completion chance is 9 to 28%. So you're not even completing the whole map.
I mean, there's no reason to have them not running like white maps.
Not only that, but I'm really upset with you right now because if you could let it play like 3 seconds, this dude was literally about to say a whole ass town. I'm so sad.
You'll never get that again.
Oh. Oh.
This is straight out of D3. Am I wrong?
I never really.
They had
got it.
rune crafting in D3.
No, it wasn't rune crafting. There was rune words in Diablo 2, and then there was a blacksmith.
I mean, not D3. Sorry, D2. I'm blending my fucking games. D2 Lord of Destructions.
So, what's
Well, PoE is Diablo 2.5 for a lot of people.
I'm not hating. They're bringing that shit back. I'm good. Bounty rune.
Look at that fire Mjolnir.
Hold on.
Look at that fire Mjolnir.
Wait. Fucking
New crafting bench.
30 to 50% of physical weapon damage as extra damage of each element? Get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
dude!
And it doesn't look expensive. 70,
That's
77.
gonna be like a. Oh my god, dude! That's
I
gonna
wonder
be
how
like
the stat shows up.
That's gonna be like a 3,000 deep EDPS bow.
It has to be a drawback.
So you can only put some of these. You can only put on certain item bases, is what they were talking about in the Q&A.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of sad because I don't want to use an axe for my paladin.
Look. See? Boom. Only maces.
Yeah, that hurts. Am I gonna put that on a bow, bro? Oh my god.
So it comes up as a what is it? Implicit?
No, it's an
Enchant.
enchant.
Oh, enchantment. Okay. Enchantment.
Pause. So that means you can't. That means you can't get the or attack speed for quality anymore.
Which is fine because those wasn't exactly easy to get.
Right, but that's just saying like if, right, like that if you decided like, oh man, attack speed is really good,
but the quality, I'm assuming the quality of swords can increase attack speed.
No. Only if you have that enchant.
Okay.
That enchant is the entire reason that works. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay.
You guys aren't excited about the trigger a socketed fire spell on hit?
I don't ever really play trigger spells, so.
That's crazy, man.
Trigger a fire spell. I mean,
That's
what
any
is a fire
fire
spell?
Any spell that or any gem that has the tag spell and fire.
It depends on what kind of weapon.
Wait. Does he ever hover over that?
So that's like wave of conviction, fireball, meteor, anything. It's now like a.
He doesn't.
Right,
I don't think he hovers over it. We don't know what kind of weapon.
It's an axe. Is what they were talking about in the
Oh
Q&A.
fuck yes!
Wait, why would I want that on? Make it for a bow, fuckers.
Bows are overpowered, bro.
I don't give a.
This is
fuck.
Melee League, dude.
I don't give a fuck. Do you know how cool it would be to fire a whole bunch of elemental hit and then to be able to launch meteors
That's
right
insane.
after?
Now,
It does have a cooldown.
I wonder if it's
It
like,
does have a cooldown.
but it's 0.25. That's fucking nothing.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
four
what's the cast on? What's the cast on crit thresholds? Is it 6 per second and then 12 per second? Is that what they are?
You could easily put that on a cyclone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Wait,
was my plan. I was gonna go. What's the transfigured tornado elemental something? Because I have the Sharknado skin, so I was gonna do axes on the gladiator, cyclone with the shark MTX,
Probably better.
and then fire Sharknado with that.
Don't use the alt gem.
Well, you can have 3 tornadoes, and that'll. You can only have one tornado up, and I don't want it resetting all the time, right?
Right, but the thing I'm telling you right now, like the 3 is not worth it. Like you getting the 3, it sounds like you're going to increase DPS, but in reality, it doesn't. I watched an entire fucking thing about this dude ranting on that shit for like 45 minutes, and I feel like I listened to that only for this moment right now. Like
3 is bigger than 1, so you're wrong.
No, but
I don't
DPS
play this game. I don't play this game for DPS. I play this game for screen clutter. That's every. Come on, seriously. Look at every build I've ever played in this game. That wasn't.
Then you complain to me that
well,
you
do
don't
that with your
blast.
microtransactions.
And then you complain that you don't blast. Like you're just like, oh, I don't blast as hard as you do. Like because you keep doing this.
Yeah, but
I'm
it's more
trying
fun
to
this
help-
way. It's more. I'm not just gonna play every meta build always. You know, like I don't know, man.
Did I ask you to play Elemental Hit or?
All right, you guys are arguing. We have
On your
half
stream,
a
I
video
know.
to play. You have a half a video to play.
But wait, I just said don't use the alt gem. When did I say go to a meta build?
I'm
I don't know,
going to
man.
play the video.
All right, we'll talk about this offward.
It's happening! Oh god, it's happening! Oh god, I just done it a little bit. All right, a lot of it.
A lot of bit.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
I didn't play when this was a thing, so I don't know.
This
really.
is
I know it,
Coughy's
like,
wet
merges.
dream. This is Coughy's wet dream right here.
Oh no.
I think we have like maybe 10 episodes where he kind of says like, "Oh my god, recombinate this! Oh my god, recombinate this!"
Oh, that's gonna be
I'm glad
sick.
it tells you. Like it says, if you put it in like, all right, this is how much you need to recombine. It's like, all right, bro, I'll be back with that amount.
Yeah. Holy shit. Oh my god, bro. Oh, I have a headache.
Bro,
I'm
this
so
thing is
excited.
gonna be bananas.
I'm so excited I have a headache.
Like the items, this recombinant is gonna enable so many crazy items. Just this alone.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this ends up stronger than Necropolis, but
Well, I mean, not
it's
Necropolis
like
now.
it's just a nostalgia factor of slamming items and then getting just some giga shit. Oh man, this is gonna be fun.
So I hate to do this, but I've been playing a little bit of Last Epoch. This kind of reminds me of slamming legendary potential uniques with exalted items.
How dare you bring up Last Epic in this goddamn podcast?
No, first of all, I just want you to know that Last Epoch didn't have that mechanic when this mechanic actually first came in Calandra League.
Yeah,
So-
this is pretty old.
when was Calandra?
At least a year and a half ago.
Last
Maybe
Epoch's
more.
been out. You've been able to do the unique stuff, but we can talk about it later. For longer than that.
Two years.
Yeah, August 16. That's when it came out.
I'm pretty sure it's always been a thing in Last Epoch.
Okay. So I wonder if someone's actually being Foster's.
What do you mean?
Like, there's an actually human being behind this like trade deals. Like, this
Oh
is good
hell no.
enough.
No! It's an algorithm.
Damn, bro, we need a lot of gold. We got a lot of people to pay off. I hope there's no like weird
I'm
exploits.
I'm glad that they're not doing items.
I mean, that's experimental. That might come next, like for
That might come
uniques at the
next,
very
but
least.
well, I mean, how do I say this? Like, I'm cool with items being done later, but I'm really glad that they focus on just this, making this work right. I hope it
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
I hope it works right
Because this
from
is
the
the
get
quality of
go, and
life
that
type thing.
yes. But it's like, dude, if they had tried both, imagine losing an 80 divine item because someone finds an exploit or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, and even in this, where your currency could disappear, and hopefully, like, they'd have to, like, I don't know, dude, has GGG ever done a rollback?
Nah, they don't do that. They just like, all right, my bad. We'll fix it
Next
and
week.
then move
Yeah,
forward.
it's just next week.
So I'm just hoping that they just don't fuck off like all of our gold or
Well,
our
Mark said that they're gonna be looking at this very carefully. Within
yeah.
the first couple of days. So
Let's hope. I'm hoping this goes well. White random.
damn,
That's not bad.
that's a damn. That's
That's
three.
not. That's
Those
not
are
a trash
three level
item.
50 items. Look, strength, life, resist.
Yeah, those like I said, those are not trash. They're not like ideal, but that's good.
Like every single one of them has been pretty decent.
Shit. Hold on, pause it for a second.
Uh,
You guys are worried about gold being able to be turned into currency, right?
No,
Well,
I'm
then
not.
what are you worried about gold in the past?
Oh, you're talking about overall. Yeah, basically.
so you think like they're gonna get items and then sell those items?
Yeah, like being able to
I
use
mean,
gold
that's not
is
a big deal. It's not. I don't think that's a big deal because most of us do that already when we hit those like Act 5, Act 7, and then Act 10, where we like looking to cover our what's the word?
wait. Are we
No,
talking
that's
about?
not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like the new gold mechanic that you're using for all these taxes, you're using for this gambling mechanic here now. And then if you get a good enough item from there, you could turn that gold into something that you could sell by being able to sell the item that you just bought with gold.
I think
I
it's
get
going to
it.
be more expensive though. I think if you look at the level, so 12,000 gold was for a level 50 item. I'm
Yeah, but this
assuming
was the
that
debate.
83 is going to be more.
This was the debate I had in the past where there is some mathematical number here that you could do that a chaos orb is worth, I don't know, 100,000 gold because you can on average buy this many bases before you find an item worth one chaos, and then you can keep going down that line until you find, I don't know, a divine is worth 16 million or something.
Oh, like, are you referring to like inflation of sorts, where it's like the amount of gold will
No,
inflate the prices of the orbs?
kind of, but referring to more being afraid of losing the abstraction and utility of the currencies of the orbs and just replacing it with gold.
I mean, there is still that risk. It all depends on how crazy those items are.
But I'm not really sure. I've never really been able to settle on a decision on if I believe this is good or bad if that was to happen.
We don't know. I think that's universal for the developers and then the players. I think most of us are kind of apprehensive about it, but no one really knows like whether or not it's going to be a step in the right direction. And they can always tweak it, right? They can always say, you know what, we like this part about it, but then we didn't like the fact that people started buying giga items with the gold and kind of made trading and crafting obsolete.
You see, I feel like this is an okay thing as long as we stick to those. Like, for instance, right? I understand that they wouldn't ever show us the top end of these items, but as long as the top end isn't just like a perfect item, something that you wouldn't use late game that's not very specific, usually resist. Like, for instance, like when you get Giga, right? And you're at your end game build, you're not looking for resists on your belt all that often anymore. You're looking for other stuff, or you've gone over to a mage blood and you're covering those with flasks. So now you need gloves, but your gloves don't need resist anymore because your flasks are covering that. So I imagine that the belts that you get or the things that you get from the gamble aren't going to be like super fucking useful for late game players.
No, but it's still not about that because you're still using currency items in current PoE or last league PoE to buy things eventually. Anyways, it's more that
Yeah,
you're replacing chaos and alts and all this stuff with just okay. Now it takes 500 gold as an example to alt an item because that's how much
well,
an alt orb
if
is
that's
worth.
if that's the case, then call a coffin currency. Like call coffin gold because that's exactly what Necropolis League was. You go, you collect those things. Sometimes those things will make you a giga item. You can sell that for currency, and like it's
As long as the gold remains account bound and it cannot be traded, there's minimal. I ain't say no risk. There's minimal risk between it interacting with the greater economy. Now, whether or not it replaces it is based on whether or not the items that you get with the gold are better. And I don't think that's ever going to be the case. I don't think GG is going to allow that. But
I feel like builds are too specific. You see,
I think towards the end game, yeah, they become very specific. Yeah, towards the end game.
so getting something that you need on your gloves that's like, okay, I want +1 to my aura gems. I need health. I need evasion, and I need no resist because I'm overcapped on fucking everything right now as it is. Maybe chaos resist, and you start adding the checklist, and it becomes like, dude, what is that? A one in a fucking 100,000 item that you're fucking sitting here rolling for, and the other ones are all gonna just be basic things that you would use in the campaign.
I think
I don't know.
I think I'm not communicating what I'm actually talking about here well enough, and there's more interesting stuff in the video. And I said I was going to leave in 2 minutes. I'll stay a little bit later, so let's just continue, and we can talk about this some other time.
Okay.
Oh, thank God! They put them in your hideout.
Yeah.
That looks like a paladin. Look at his armor. He has
Crusader.
I was thinking like a conquistador or something.
Yeah, it looks
Right.
like that. What is that? Is it an innocence symbol?
Yeah, the red innocence symbol. He is from Oriath, though.
Yo.
That's very Lich King-y, doesn't it look like? That's Frostmourne, man.
Hold up. Pause.
What?
Fuck, bro. Yes and no. Because okay,
That's a rune blade. That's
wait,
1,000% a rune blade.
Hold up.
Oh, you can see the runes on it. Yeah,
Wait.
There's no throne.
There's no throne. First of all, second, it's a complete. It has the glow, but the blade itself is a different color. Meaning,
Yeah, but not by much.
Wait. At minimum, different material. So now, are the two swords like? Oh, that's totally a thing. No, it's different. I understand that you may have like.
Okay, it's legally different, but like it's totally inspired by Frostmourne and the Lich King. Like, come on, guys.
I don't believe.
Ask your chat that just met me who they agree with more.
Tell
Who's the
Alex
name?
here that
Like they just randomly put this dude here and they didn't say anything about it.
No, he's one of the bosses. He's one of the bosses. I don't know his name, but
he looks cool as fuck though.
They're just like, oh yeah.
I like his sword. I want it. I want the MTX for it.
Sasan.
you might have the
Not
MTX
Susan,
for his armor.
guys. Sasan.
Nassas. The Bandit Lord. For ransom.
Bro, how would you do that, bro? Gotta make cash.
Notice how they said bandits instead of terrorists.
Everything's not political, Alex. Everything's not political.
Oh, come on.
50,000 gold. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck them. They should.
More gold.
Pause.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see this one.
So 17 max life, 13 chance to block spell damage, 136 to a fucking shield. Oh, yo, no, maybe. Did I get something that can do that?
Oh,
No, 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 no.
another trigger. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is indeed another trigger, which
I wanted to conflict.
I don't think they do. They're on separate types of cooldowns.
This is an elemental spell, not a fire spell. So
No, yes,
it still
correct.
constitute as it can still be a fire or anything else.
Man,
Yeah,
there's got to be like some new tri-elemental witch elementalist bomber thing that you could do now.
just ward loop. Like they're saying that ward loop is still possible, and I'm understanding with some of these items that they're introducing why. What I think they're doing is trying to steer us away from the annihilating light, which make the item worse, I guess. Like this doesn't give me enough defensive go get to drop triple fucking elemental damage.
Blaine. We're not even halfway. Jesus Christ. All right, let's stop here. Overall thoughts on league mechanics? It's gonna be a great, bad, or what you think?
I think it'll be good. I think some people will be annoyed, but I'll enjoy it. I'm kind of sad we don't get actual boats, just or like actually being on the boat or a boat hideout MTX. But I'll keep dreaming.
Boat adjacent.
Yeah, what about you?
Me, I'm optimistic. Like they said, it's very experimental, so there's a lot of components that can either go bad or terrible, depending on how it performs under heavy usage. Like one of the things they said in the Q&A is that they need to test this with thousands of players. That there's no way to know how any of this is going to work. So I'm optimistic. I think it's in a step in the right direction. They're taking risks. They are trying to invigorate the game. Can't fault them for that. The game is 10 years old. So yeah, that's pretty much my initial thoughts.
I think I want to be a little weird and reserve my thoughts because I want to know more about Ward and what the fuck they did to it before I make my. Because if they killed the high end of Ward looping, I think I'm gonna be really nettled.
Does this content reveal change your thoughts on what you're starting?
To be completely honest, I'm now thinking about trying to start Wardlooper.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, literally because I'm thinking what this will do is it'll make ward looping easier at the start, but harder at the end to get to scale your damage. And I don't want to talk out of my ass and just say that it's this or I want to experiment with this. I actually want to fucking prove my point in a weird way, at least to myself, because I'm.
What about you, Alex?
We haven't gotten to the retaliation skills yet, so but there are some there that make me want to play Paladin.
Okay.
Other than that,
you mean emulating a Paladin because there's no Paladin class.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever.
So far from what I've seen, I was gonna go Aura bot, but I wanna go melee again. I wanna go melee. I wanna taste. I wanna taste it.
Yeah, you should do it. There's more talk about that later on in this video, and I still think I'm gonna start with the Sharknado Cyclone cast on channeling or the trigger fire spell with the triple tornado.
I think I might just go ham and go meatballs, and just go attack speed meatballs, and to go Herald of Ash.
Alex, would you mind using a one-handed sword?
I can't, unfortunately. That new trigger can only go on axes.
Would you mind using a one-handed sword until you get the right axe to use it on, because if you do, you could just get that shit for free from a Kasper's.
Kasper's is only cold spells though.
I'm gonna continue playing.
Can we pause? I didn't get to see this all.
Sure.
And they're gonna change it in a second.
Bleeding enemies you kill explode, dealing 20% of their maximum life as physical damage. Not bad.
Was that 10% before? Is that what that used to be? I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
The bleeding you inflict is aggravated. The high damage as though their target was moving.
Yeah, so it just means that like you don't have to like lead shit around. Like your damage will be max. So it just what do you call it? Equals out your bleed damage so that you're not having to worry about, oh my god, my bleeding is only working at full potential if something like this, especially with bosses that don't move or that move very little. Like that shit is probably really bad.
You going single-handed or two-handed axe?
He has to go too.
Oh.
No, I think it was one-handed axes is what it was on.
Oh. Huh.
But I think I want to go axe and shield. I'm not good enough at the game to understand Determined Survivor, I think. The
Gain 50%,
notable at the top, yeah.
Gain 50% base chance to block from equipped shield instead of the shield's value from inherent bonuses from dual wielding or don't wait.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm so confused.
All right, so dual wield inherent grants 50% chance to block damage and 10% more attack speed.
Oh, I understand this. Sorry, this just broke my brain the first time I read it. So if your base chance to block without the shield is say 80% because you've done really good on your tree and all that shit in your gear, that means your shield when you equip it will give you 40%. It'll give you 50% of your base chance to block, and that helps, especially if you have a shield with a low block chance.
Wait, I'm still confused why you would take this.
Again,
how can you have a shield
because
and dual?
Some shields with low block chances have really good stats, but the problem is that they have low block chance, and chances are it's gonna hurt your survival. But taking this basically improves your base level of block, and kind of.
But it says instead of.
Right, because you're not getting the 8% plus your half of your base. You're just getting half of your base chance to block.
Yeah, so if you're without a shield, if your base chance to block is 70%, you'll get 50% of that for your shield.
Oh, okay. It's base chance from the tree. Like if you
Yeah.
Your chance to block if you had no items. Your chance to block if you had no weapon or shield equipped. You would then gain. Okay, shit. So you can get block chance much higher with dual wielding here too.
You get
Okay, I get it now. Fuck, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Okay.
That's huge. That's actually fucking huge. I was actually considering to do Cyclone Cast on Crit, but then you said that you're doing Sharknado, and I was like, never mind.
I can come up with something else. The trigger spell I want is Wave of Conviction, so I can be Ashbringer from WoW. But
I'll figure something out. There's a lot going on here.
So deal 1% more damage with hits and ailments to rares and unique monsters for each second they've been in your presence.
Holy shit.
So basically, this is good for bosses. Like when you start stacking bleed on them, basically they're going to take more and more damage the more closer you're in front of them. I don't know how this affects when it comes to phases. I don't know if that shit resets, but I don't think that this
That's just straight double damage, isn't it?
100% more damage. Yeah, double damage. Yeah, because it's within your presence. So that means that they don't have to be bleeding.
They also don't have to be on you.
Yeah.
They just have to be kind of
near you.
Is that just in the arena, or is that
in the arena.
Like the 40 units away or something?
I actually don't know.
Like
I'm not gonna
Exarch, I would imagine Exarch is not the arena because Exarch's arena is pretty big. I would imagine it's within I'm assuming it's within a screen or maybe half a screen. And I'm pretty sure they're going to have a tooltip to explain what the presence is.
Can you take the closed captions off for a second?
Weapon master.
Hold up. Guys, a second. Presence is 80 units.
What the fuck is 80 units? No. I think a screen is 40.
No. I think a screen is 160.
No, from you to the edge is 40.
Maybe. You can see it on Path of Building if you tick the area of effect thing. I found that out one day when I was seeing how big I could make Cyclone.
Okay,
30% more
80
damage with hits and ailments against enemies that are low life while you are wielding an axe.
80 units is almost the edge of your screen.
Okay. Isn't there a unique item that counts as swords, maces, daggers, claws on
There's an
all
axe
of
that
that?
counts as no.
I think there is a weapon that counts as more, but I can't remember how or what. I think it might be something on a tree. I don't know.
That'd be crazy.
I'd have
That'd be crazy.
I'd have to look into it. They did mention something about that in the thing. They're just like, or you can get all of them, because they're saying something about a weapon that does that or some shit. I can't remember what it was.
Leech is gonna be Leech is viable as fuck this league.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see the node where they brought back Volpack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Fucking sick. Like a lot of good here.
Oh, okay. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Retaliation.
Oh, yes.
Paladin.
That means you need to make sure you get max block.
Yeah, but did you see how easy Max Block's gonna be?
Not
Oh,
hard.
for gladiators, maybe.
Generally speaking, just not hard. That doesn't look like it's going to be difficult.
All right, exert, retaliation, support, and then this for retaliation is going to do 30% more damage, 10 range on hits, and retaliation have 50% more stun duration on enemies and 45. Oh, wow. 45 on melee hit, that's not fucking bad, especially because you're not going to be champion, so you get free fortify.
Free-ish.
I mean, should we pause it here? And
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
keep going, keep going. Now.
Rest in peace.
Yep, right on there. That's what. Okay, so you were saying what?
No, I was saying, as far as the gladiator rework, any thoughts?
I won't be going gladiator.
Neither would I. Neither would I. Because I'm not a blocking person. I don't like blocking.
Well,
I'll be thinking about it.
if you're melee, I'm not gonna lie to you, Cass. If you're fucking melee, you better.
I never had survival issues. I more had damage issues in my melee builds. And I think that's being covered by other things right now. So
Right, but
I'll consider it. I'll consider it based on what are the melee changes to the melee skills. But
it
with
doesn't look like all of those things are very far from the tree that you would go for damage. I feel like picking them up would just be a very good idea.
I don't ever go shields. That's the problem.
You don't need shields to have a dual wielding thing.
I go single-handed X. I mean, single two-hand X.
Right, and you can get two of those, and then you do.
You can't get two of those.
Yeah, you can. Single-handed
Two-handed
axes.
axes. I meant.
See, then why are you telling me? Why are you telling me the opposite and then
I
getting mad
said.
at me?
I
All right.
corrected myself. I corrected
What he
myself.
said? What he said was a sing. He said two single two-handed axes.
Yeah, I know. I
It
heard
was
what he
very.
said. I
It was
corrected
very
myself.
confusing.
I corrected myself. I said I go single-handed. I mean two-handed axes.
Yeah, that didn't. That sounded like one
Yeah,
single
I mean it's
descriptor,
not.
not
Play
You
it
know,
back. Play it back.
you know what it is that I don't know if I don't remember, and Gladiator was not played as much before, so the changes now is kind of like I will have to compare notes to see how they were before. But I still think Juggernaut's the king for melee.
I'm sure Juggernaut's great, but I really think okay. So remember when me and you were talking about my Bomba build and Miyu's Bomba build and the difference between our builds and how I said that my build came inherently with a lot of defenses. The problem was damage, but once I got that damage, it was fine. That's the same thing that you're gonna do if you go Berserker. Finding defenses on your gear is harder than getting it in the tree and then getting damage via your items.
Juggernaut or Berserker?
Either way, it's just
Because
generally
there's
slower.
some rage changes as well if you
Yeah.
keep playing.
But those also just general raid changes on the tree. So
Again, it's still up in the air. I mean, whether or not I go, I don't know if I'm going to. I don't think I'm going Gladiator, but I mean, it's not completely out of this world. There are some good buffs in that tree
there are some
for it.
amazing buffs in
So
that tree.
it all depends on how it sticks up,
I'm thinking that might
damage
actually
wise, in
be
a,
a little.
build of building, path of
I'm
building.
thinking it'll be kind of broken. With those things. If you go a really good fleet build, you put a good amount of investment into that shit,
Because you can
and then
you could get the build, put it into path of building, and then just swap out the ascendancies and see what happens.
yeah, but so I don't think that's fair. I feel what you should do is you actually create both builds in path of building. You don't ever go and start using subpar gear in your build, especially one that is good for another build. I think that's a mistake. You'll get the wrong impression. You need to you need to create the mid-level gear for your build, and then put that shit into path of building, and then create it, and that's how you compare. They like at least like a budget wise, right?
Yeah, like yellow maps type.
But if you put like the same gear on a different build, and you're like, oh, I'm like way tankier, it's like yeah, because you wouldn't have bought that if you were going the other version. You know that kind of thing. Sorry.
No, no, I get it. I get it. There's still a lot to. I still got to go through the patch notes to see whether the numerical changes for everything.
Yep, I can't wait to see what they did to Oros. Lord.
They didn't change the graphic.
Mm-hmm. I think this is my ascendancy.
Well, oh wow, Jesus Christ. You underestimate us.
Bye.
Yay!
Yeah, thank God.
Nice, nice.
Maybe I'll
Quite
go
quite a
Glacier Cascade.
Melee League.
Come on. Why couldn't they have just added another 1.6?
Melee. What for the 666?
Yeah.
Just wholesome Christian players, okay? This is gonna be. Nice, nice. I hope that they upgraded the way they look
I don't think they did, but it would be cool.
because that looks like the gladiator plate, not the gladiator plate. Glorious.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're gonna see 2,000 fizz the PS access now, at minimum.
Probably true. Oh wow. Hmm.
Damn. Whoa. There it is.
Yeah, it's really good too. Mm. Thick.
But only for melee.
This looked cool too.
Pew, pew, pew.
I like this. I like War Banner. The change to War Banner.
I kind of wish you didn't have to place it. Pause on when as soon as he hovers. Pause. 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 Eagle Guardian Runic Crown. So it's still a Runic Crown. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Nerfed. Mm,
You gotta look at the patch notes to see how nerfed it is.
yeah. God damn.
This is gonna improve. What's that? What's the 5-way build?
Kinetic Blast?
Yeah, because it attacks faster now.
Yeah, that'll help that, yeah.
I'm okay with that. Ah,
That's what I'm saying. I don't like that.
I don't like that. I always hated the placing of the placing system.
Right. Pain in the dick.
Now, that's like more buttons you gotta press and mitigate. I mean, I guess they took out totems, so. Wow.
That's fucking crazy. Pause this? Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they've micro nerfed MFs.
You see, my problem with that is like, look what the fucking flavor text says. It's no longer fucking what it is. It's like, why bother? Rarity. Fuck rarity.
Oh,
Yeah. So pause it for a second. So this is my issue with this, with not only their problem with the solution that they have for their problem, right? So they're sitting there and they're just like, oh man, we want to make sure that you don't have specific builds for this. Da, 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 da. Bro, you didn't buff the fucking item to where I have to rely on less of them to get less effect. I still need a specific build because look at fucking golden plate and tell me that's a good defensive item for fucking item level 85 farming. The fuck out of here, dude.
yeah.
It's not a real fix, and it all it look at. Just tell us what you wanted. You don't like loot explosions.
Yeah.
That's all it is, and
Which,
that's fine.
again, you're still gonna get that with a group of 5, 6.
And even then, like it's fine if that's your reasoning. At least just don't hide behind like other shit on it. Like, dude, I can't fit a Greed's Embrace in most of the builds that I run.
During the Q&A, they mentioned as like, and I think Alex said something along this line too. It was like, getting 100,000 uniques drop in a single
Right.
map was being affected by quality, like high quant.
Right, because that's what you really wanted. That was what made a magic find item really good, was getting high levels
Quant.
of quant, usually like double quant rolls on rare items. Like that's just crazy. But now that's gone. They only want you to do rarity.
So can
I
we officially
better
say that MFs are dead?
no, because making your chaos drop as fucking divs would still be good.
Okay.
Like at least in my mind.
Okay.
I don't know how much rarity you need to make that be a thing. But
Okay.
to say that we don't want the builds to be limited for people who do this, no, you fucked up. It's already really bad. Like
Hey guys, I'm sorry to do this. I gotta go for a work call, so
No problem.
I'll
sure,
Have a good one, bro.
I
talk to you.
figured.
Thank you for joining
Thanks
us.
for having me on. Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you.
See you guys.
All right.
Bye bye. But even like considering just what they did is they just removed a mod, right?
Yeah.
I think they might have buffed the actual rarity, but I don't know the actual numbers on this, so I'll leave that be.
I don't know
If
if
it's
they
like,
buffed the numerical defense values either.
you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna stop being fucking lazy. I'm gonna find out. I need to look this up. Breeds Embrace. So that's 100%, right?
On the golden plate, yes.
Okay, so they doubled it. They doubled the rarity. They
But
took
again, I don't think
away.
that's a problem. I don't
They
like.
took away 15% quant for double the rarity. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how much.
Yeah, I don't know either. Because I don't know at what point does rarity cap. Like, how rare can something drop between. Like, does that mean that you're more likely to get mage bloods when you get really high levels of rarity?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it gets you closer and closer to rolling tier zeros.
Okay. Maybe it's a good trade off then. So you may not get as much loot dropping, but you'll get more rarer stuff drop. I mean, it's a calculated risk that they're taking to see what happens when it comes to like big groups like some of what we run or some of the other guys are running. We'll see.
We'll see. Maybe. Well, they did also give us the different chisels, so
Yeah,
that's
and that's another thing. The pack size. I think there's one for higher quant as well. I think they'll show this private after this.
garbage.
You have the old one?
Oh, I'm just joking. It's just.
No. Do you have the old? Can you pull up the old one?
Yeah, give me a second. I don't even know how that thing is rolled, dude. It's not even alted. We can't. Yeah, if he held alt, so I knew the rolls, but the other one was real obvious, so maybe this one will be too. Hold on. Can we go back
Back where?
to the vendors?
Boop.
All right.
Oh,
so
wait, shit.
I need to go full screen on yours for some reason. It's not. Why? There you go. 12% rarity, which is still within parameters of the old one. 34% rarity there, which is still within parameters of the old one. 46 fire resist, which is still within parameters. So they didn't change it. They just added mana reservation efficiency.
Which if you don't really get this for that purpose. I mean, it's a nice bonus, but it's like
It's like, oh boy.
Most builds that are going this are not gonna have issues with their mana reservation.
They're usually going in with Orobots.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's an interesting choice. Wow. So we are an hour and a half into this recording. Do we want to continue?
I think that's how much is
So
left?
next is this in-game content improvement changes. You want to make this a second episode?
Yeah, we'll make that one in a second because this will have a lot more implications later anyway. So
Yeah.
everybody that has joined us up until now, thank you so much for being here. We have very interesting time looking over these things with you guys. Cass, oh wait, guess what? I would like to ask. Please press a button.
Press the button.
We'll get more guests on. And then
Wait. Oh, wait. Shit. I promise I will do this. Hold on. Give me. Continue. Fill in the air.
Oh, okay. Well, again, we'll get more guests on. We'll see if we can talk to Chris Wilson. Not really. Maybe.
Not really. We don't have the numbers yet, but if you press a button, we might get the numbers, and we might get it.
Oh,
we might.
You want me to ask Chris Wilson the tough questions? Yo, get us up there. Get us to that 5 subs.
Just wanted to give a very quick shout out to the Idaho 44. He left us a nice little comment. It warmed my heart. I replied to it. Just know that we don't always get to read every comment. And it's not saying that we get 1,000 comments if we don't do that, but it's a lot of work that we do, and so every positive comment we do, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. It does keep us going. So thank you, the Idaho 44. Thank you for the positive comments that you left us.
Thank you, buddy. I will take a hit in honor of you for the outro. Not for the outro. I'm not going to subject you guys to my coughing thing like that. Yeah, it's fine. Just do the outro.
I'll roll the tape, and then you don't have to call it. Obviously, we're going to be doing a second episode to discuss the endgame particulars of some of the changes, so stay tuned for that one. I'm going to probably take a break real quick after this and just upload this as soon as I can, and then just press a button. See you next time.
Bye.